Hey everyone, Paul Gale Network here, and welcome to PGN Live. It is November 18th, 2025. Today is the anniversary of a few very important things in the world of Nintendo, such as the Nintendo GameCube, which turns 24 years old today, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 for GameCube, Pikmin, Luigi's Mansion, Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2 Rogue Leader. Quite a strong library of games at the launch of the Nintendo GameCube. Nintendo Land, New Super Mario Bros. U, and the Wii U itself, along with Zombie U. Wii U and GameCube share the same date. But not just those two, Game Boy Color as well. Talk about old school there. Go back to 1998. But welcome. We'll talk about some of your favorite memories, perhaps, with the GameCube, with the Wii U, what you're looking forward to. No doubt, talk about the Zelda movie and how hyped you are, if you are, because I am. Go over Tomb Raider and more, etc., etc. I'm excited to be here. I dropped a lot of shorts today. Excuse me. And got some shorts planned for tomorrow, which are going to be fun as well. I'm looking forward to chatting with you all regarding the shorts and all things in general, as always. Let's see who's here, if anyone is here, to kick things off. Yes, we've already got some people in here. Tabby Cat Games says, hey. Hey, Tabby Cat Games. Mario Master says, hey, Paul. Hey, Mario Master. Pokemon Fan 34 says, hi. Got something in my eye. Quick question. What do you use to choose your giveaways by? What do you use to choose your giveaways by? What do I use to choose? Like a randomizer? You mean like the people's names? Randomizer, if that's what you're talking about. Unless if you're talking about like, what do I use? And that's just GameStop. I go to GameStop.com, get a $10 eShop card, and then, we do our thing on X or Discord or Facebook or however, people can reach out so I could give them the code. Mario Master, Switch to its peak. Yeah, it is. What a system. Not even 6 months old, not even half a year old, and we are just cooking. I'm going to get to more comments, as I always do, but I want to pop out the chat, because I'm reading the comments now, obviously, but it's limited to a smaller window, and I like to see it a little bit bigger like that. Yeah. So bear with me one moment. How are you all doing today? Did you have a good weekend? Hang on, today's already Tuesday. Peace. It's gonna be Wednesday. Week's almost halfway over. Ash is here. Welcome, Ash. And with the $1, BAM! Big thank you, Ash, for kicking off the stream with I believe that's a sticker, right? Thank you so much for the awesome support. Ash with the $1. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the $1. I'm grateful. Where was I earlier? Tabby Cat Games says, by the way, was laughing so hard at the mic drop last night. The mic drop? Was that in the shorts? Let's see. The mic drop. This one? Ooh. I can strangle you with a cordless. Hey. Let's see. Ladies and
and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D-Generation X proudly brings to you its WWF Tag Team Champions of the World, the Road Dogg Jesse James, the Badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws! And of course, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you! Actually, 4 words and a change. Today in gaming history, November 18th, 1999, WWF WrestleMania 2000 launched for the Nintendo 64 in North America.
Is that the mic drop that you're referring to? Because that was a lot of fun. I want Double Dash on NSO. I think it'll come eventually. They're in an interesting place with Double Dash because they have such a strong, healthy community still in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, though the Nintendo Switch players wouldn't have Double Dash available to them on Nintendo Switch 2. You've got Mario Kart World, which is continuing to thrive and sell month after month, yet to experience its first holiday even. Insane. Doing very well. So do you do Mario Kart Double Dash now? I don't think so. I don't think you do it yet. I think it'll eventually happen though, but not early into the Nintendo Switch 2 life, in my opinion. Bo knows Zelda. What's up, Tony? Kaname-kuran. Yeah. Bo looks good for the part. Benjamin looks good for the part. The setting looks nice. I dig it. Still waiting for Pokemon Coliseum and Polygale Network of Darkness to come to GameCube NSO. One of the two will probably come before the end of the year. I'd say until it doesn't, until they don't, no big deal. If it's like January 31st and neither one have come yet, not to say that's a big deal because even that's not that big of a deal. There's plenty of other games out there. But then it would be a little bit odd, like, you showed it off a long time ago. In the first 7 months, it's still not out. But eventually. Crazy Scoff, what's up? Tony, and I'm still dreaming of Brie Larson in a Zero Suit Samus cosplay. Yeah, she dressed up as Zero Suit Samus back in the day, and she's a big Nintendo fan. Dang it, we've got some cool people working on multiple Nintendo things, you know? 7,000 subscribers for Thursday's stream with Famitsu sales. Oof, Ash, that's a good one right there. Could it happen? Dang, I don't know. What are we at right now? 6,980. That would have to be a big night of subscribers. I mean, then again, I dropped quite a few shorts. We could actually take a look at the shorts and see how they're doing. Some are doing fine. Others are surprisingly not, you know. Tsukino Ame is here. Hi there. Ash, doing good. And also, you fully 100%ed Age of Imprisonment. Ash, that sounds amazing. I have not yet. Dang it. I had a very busy weekend. I did not get to play nearly as much as I wanted to. I didn't get to play today. I'm kind of behind. So now it's in be careful not to get spoiled online, Paul. Territory. I'm happy for you, Ash. Okay, Ash, without spoiling anything, what did you think of the overall game? What did you think of the ending? And how does it compare overall to you to Age of Imprisonment and Breath of the Wild and or Tears of the Kingdom? I know that's a lot, and you don't have to answer all of that, but I'm curious, Ash, because you have 100% of it. So your opinion is as good as they get because you're not like, I played 2 hours, you know, like, no, you put in all the time needed to beat it, you know, so I'm curious. Let's see, what else we got in here? You're sending so many shorts? Yeah, Tabby. Nice. Pokemon Fan 34 is working on Legend ZA. Cool. Ash, you'll be right back. Okay, cool. Conflict 6369. Good afternoon, Paul. Any games you looking to get on Black Friday? Good question. Most titles that come out I get as they release. However, Expedition 33 I have not picked up. I have not played it. And I don't want to be someone who so easily says, this game is absolutely game of the year, without a doubt. Well, have you played one of these other top contenders? No. Then how do you know? So I'm not as bold as to say something like that, like, oh, this game is absolutely game of the year. I'll say it is absolutely my game of the year based off of what I played, and I've played quite a bit. But, until I've definitively played everything, or at least a majority, or if not a majority, some of the top most recommended to me heavy hitters, then I would, I don't know how valid it is to say, or worthy it is to say, this is definitely the game of the year, So, yeah. So, Clear Obscure Expedition 33, that would be something that I would like to get if I could. I'll pick it up for Black Friday. Astrobot? I really enjoyed Astrobot's Playroom 5 years ago, and would be nice to own Astrobot from last year. Yeah. Not too much else. Oh. How can I forget? Geez, that comes out in 2 days. Kirby Air Riders. Because that's one that I have not pre-ordered yet. And I do believe I will eventually get it, but I'm just not sure if I'm going to pick it up day one or not, As you can see, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, something that I was super stoked for, something that I'm currently loving playing. Just with time and stuff like that, I wasn't able to play as much as I wanted over the weekend, or even today, all day long to this point. I haven't played it, just other things. So yeah, I guess Kirby, Astrobot, and Expedition 33 would be, hey, if there's a way to mix and match everything up, then I would do that for Black Friday. How about you, Conflict 6369? Anything in particular? Just 39 hours until Kirby Air Riders. So excited to get my copy in the mail. You mean 29? Yeah. Awesome, Tsukino Ame. That's cool. Lara Croft has arrived to the Switch. Yes. You know what? So I have to check this out because I heard that if you have one of the 3 or one of the 2 Tomb Raider trilogies on your Nintendo Switch now, you get an additional discount on this game. I have Tomb Raider, the original Lara Croft collection, 1, 2, 3, right? But I have it physical. Does that count? Will it unlock? I also already have the original, Tomb Raider on Xbox One. And it's a terrific game. It's so good. Y'all, it's $20. If you haven't already played it and you like any kind of action adventure games with good voice acting and a fun story, nice gameplay, cool combat, like some intensity behind it, you like Uncharted, Indiana Jones, female protagonists. I mean, there's a lot of different kind of things that you might like that will probably lead you to be like, yeah, I like this game. We could check that out in a bit too. Love to see your channel growing like your beard. I like that, Mario Master. Like to see the channel growing like my beard. Yep. It's keep going. I've hit 3 months. Okay. I haven't checked the Black Friday deals, so I'll have to check. But I'm definitely getting one game for sure. That's good. Yeah, you gotta get at least one game, right? Yeah, here's that Nintendo Switch dropped today. It's 6:33 p.m. and I'm still at work. Come on, take me away. What's up, Tracy J? 6:33 and still at work. Well, come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Just go. Just go. It's okay. Just go. If it was only that easy, right? Ah. Ah. $18. Okay. $18 for Tomb Raider Definitive Edition on Nintendo Switch. So that's actually cheaper than 20, but that's because right now, within the first 6 days, you could pick it up at that 10% off. 18 is not bad. I mean, 20 is worth it, you know what I mean? Is the Nintendo Switch 2 version the same? Yeah. Folks, I gotta say, nothing but positive things you'll hear from me about Tomb Raider. And this is the definitive edition. You'll experience it with higher resolution, higher frame rate, any extra DLC added. It's got HD rumble, motion controls, mouse controls, optional. Talk about an excellent game for $18. And if you go the smart way about it, something like GameStop, buy yourself a $20 eShop card for $19, only have to use $17.99 of it, so that effectively makes this game $16.99 because you'll have $1.01 left over for something else, right? Yeah, there's a way how to get this game for even less. So it's essentially 18. If you want to get this for 17, really, really well worth it. I have to see if I'll double dip, because if it gives me like a 5, or probably won't be 10, but if it gives me a $5 discount for owning the physical version, which they could verify maybe through something, right, of the Nintendo Switch version of Tomb Raider 1 through 3, then I'm looking at $12 to double dip on a classic game? Heck yeah. It still looks good. These graphics are from like 2013. If I'm not mistaken. This game launched on Xbox 360 and Xbox One simultaneously, if I remember right. But yeah, visuals still hold up quite well. Lara Croft's model is nice. This was like the reboot, you know? It was good. Did I say hey? Can't remember. As had to teach my son quartet trinomials. Wow, Crazy Scott, you got some work cut out for you. You don't get off until 7, Joycey. Well, that's in like 23 more minutes. You could hang in there. You could hang in there as we talk about Tomb Raider and Zelda. Costa. Nintendo Switch 2 is at 60 frames per second locked. Have played it a little bit, and it's awesome. Hope we get the other two. Yeah. By the time we got to the third one, that was an Xbox One only game, and that was also quite good. That whole trilogy, great. Roger Enyart's here. Happy Tuesday, all. Got my Hyrule Warriors treasure box in from Japan yesterday, and I bought Tomb Raider today. First time on a Nintendo platform. Yeah, huge thank you, Roger, first of all, for that awesome $5. Big thank you. Super nice of you. I appreciate it. And we're now at $6 on this stream. Let's go. Maybe someone will get an eShop card today. So Roger, did you already own either of the existing Tomb Raider trilogies from like the classic, Tomb Raider, PlayStation, Nintendo GameCube era of Tomb Raider titles, or not. That's one of the things I really like, by the way. I know, somewhat off topic, but not really, because it's relevant to Tomb Raider. It's one of the things I really like about the Nintendo Switch is that it feels like the system that brought so much of Nintendo's past that they might not have received onto this platform. Resident Evil 5 and 6 didn't come to GameCube, Wii U, despite Resident Evil 4 being a massive success on Nintendo GameCube and Revelations being a big success on the Nintendo 3DS. Yet Nintendo Switch got RE5 and 6. Metal Gear Solid 1, Twin Snakes, came out on GameCube. 3, Snake Eater, came out on 3DS. But 2, Sons of Liberty, skipped out on Nintendo GameCube. Nor did it come out on Wii or Wii U. That trilogy exists on Nintendo Switch. Batman Arkham City came out on Wii U, but Wii U didn't get Arkham Asylum or Arkham Knight. They both came to Nintendo Switch. Crash Bandicoot, the original trilogy, Spyro the Dragon, the original trilogy, those were like Sony's boys back in the day. So you wouldn't have seen them on Nintendo 64. But they came to Nintendo Switch. Tomb Raider, that was on Sega Saturn and Sony PlayStation. They came to Nintendo Switch. Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9. That was the big shift of Squaresoft from Super Nintendo Entertainment System to PS1. They came to Nintendo Switch. So it was like this redemption arc. It was like this, now this is the place to play all of the third parties that stuck around, the third parties that left, the independent developers that eventually came around and put their stuff back on Nintendo, and Nintendo's own things. And Nintendo Switch just became the ultimate system, I hope you like that treasure box too, by the way, Roger. That is cool. Byzantium says, happy PGN Live. Happy PGN Live. Happy Tuesday to you. I want the treasure box. Not sure I've fully seen it, but I want it. If it's Zelda, you want it. Roger says, I'm sure I did at some point. Might have been on a console or PC. Okay. Tater Salad, howdy y'all. Tsukino Ame says, have a picture of the box on Tabby Discord. Oh, what a sneeze. I only have loud and more loud, by the way. Very difficult for me to sneeze quietly. I feel like if I try to sneeze quietly, my eyes are going to pop out of my head. It's a gale force. It's a gale force of wind, air, combustible elements that come shooting out. So much power in the gale force sneeze. Makes me think, if I were to be made into a Street Fighter character, not just a background character, but like a Street Fighter character to play as, I think I'd have to have like a powerful sneeze, a wind-based attack. Sprinkle the opponent with saliva too. GTA 6 is coming to Switch 2 port and possible 60 frames per second. Executive Junkie, that sounds terrific. Bless you. Thank you, Byzantium. Thank you, Joycey. Thank you, Tater Salad. Corny Puddle, I'm glad it was scary. Tsukino Ame, thank you. Pokemon Fan 34, Peach is doing well. Louie, hi there. Welcome. Mario Master saying GTA 4 and 5 need to. Yeah, they should. They should come to Nintendo Switch 2. Do you release 4 and 5 together and charge 60 as a combo pack? After all, I think Grand Theft Auto, the trilogy, the definitive edition, was 60. And that was 3 older games, but that did get some attention for some new polygon effects and lighting and stuff like that. With some patches, became more and more solid. But they do 4 and 5 for 60? I mean, you've made so much profit on 60 that you could release it for like $40 and be alright as a standalone, but I think people would gobble up a $60 release. Question is, when? Now, I'd say it's a little bit more likely than it was before, thanks to Grand Theft Auto 6 getting delayed now a full year. First from November this year. Can you believe it was going to come out like now, basically? Wow. From like November to May, and then May to November, it's a full year. You want people still talking about GTA 4, 5, GTA the series in general? Yeah, you release 4 and 5 on Nintendo Switch. And could you imagine in like a February Direct, 4 and 5 along with Red Dead Redemption 2 all come out, and then at that Direct is the announcement Nintendo Switch 2 will be receiving Grand Theft Auto 6 this fall, November. Boom. Oh, wow. Then that makes sense where you've got, GTA 4 and 5 along with Red Dead Redemption 2 available like that month, February or March. It gives some time between then and November, some breathing room, keeps the franchises in talks about, buys good faith, or I should say builds up good faith in Rockstar and Nintendo, because you got like a good quality looking port of Red Dead Redemption 2, which shows people, hey, this is what you're going to be able to experience on Nintendo Switch 2. That version of GTA 6 is going to look like this, and then some. Dang. And then you're set. Maybe. We'll see. Tater Salad just bought the Switch 2 version of Tomb Raider Definitive. It's downloading now. Awesome. Remember, everyone, no putting raisins in tater salad this Thanksgiving. Looks like the PlayStation first on Japan game like Nintendo plan released more Japan game 2026. Some American giveaway free turkey on November 22, 23. Check your local areas. Nice. J Biggs and Mr. NY for Life is here. What's up, everyone in the Galeverse? Just got home. Guess what I got downloading? I'm gonna guess Tomb Raider. Am I right? I hope the game sells well. A lot of positive chatter online. A lot of people talking about it. That they're either happy it came out, looking forward to it, double dipping, that it's a good deal, never played it before but are excited. And then there's me, played it before, totally a big fan of it, and then am thinking about buying it again for the ease of access, the cool factor, and because if I'm grandfathered in by having the physical edition, that it makes the digital version of this game even less. Hey, sweet. The Nintendo sales look to dominate in Japan. PS5 did a huge price drop over there to try and sell some units. Yeah, Louis. It's true. Nintendo is crushing it there. Nintendo is dominating everywhere, but in Japan, it's night and day difference. Man, we pull up the Famitsu sales every week from Japan. It's not even a competition, really. I can't believe Cloudflare got outrage. I don't know what that is. If they could do a Switch 2 update for Red Dead, yeah, they should do one for the GTA trilogy. Good point. And to be fair, the trilogy has received updates in the last couple of years. I haven't played any of the 3 recently to experience like what is the most up-to-date version, but it's gotten progressively better. Tomb Raider trilogy received updates as well. I didn't buy the 4, 5, 6, but I bought the 1, 2, 3 pack. Trails in the second in the Sky second chapter will be coming to Switch 2, and tomorrow is the Pokemon AZ DLC announcement. I've been waiting to get home all day to play Tomb Raider Nice. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption on Switch 2 lately because they have an update coming out on 12.2. Supposed to be 60 frames per second. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Mario Master, excited for the Zelda movie? Heck yeah. I got to cook turkey, gravy, mashed potatoes, baked broccoli, and pound cake for Thanksgiving. So much to cook. Is Thanksgiving next Thursday? Yeah, it's next Thursday, right? Yeah. Wow. What a fast year. Got more live action movie adaptation. I would love to have the new Tomb Raider games in physical for Switch 2. Yeah. Let's look at that, let's look at this. Oh, isn't it nice? I'm curious. Excuse me. I'm curious. Would Nintendo have released these photos if the set footage leak did not happen on Friday night? Because it was just announced earlier in that week that filming has now begun. Then yesterday we got from Nintendo themselves, filming has begun. Enjoy these photos. Cool, cool. But right in between, on Friday, we got that footage from those couple of Instagram folks. Wow. Was this Nintendo's response like, you know what? Before people see too much out there, which it already happened like that, we could control the narrative and just release this and then tighten up security and make sure nothing else gets out. Hopefully, right? Not some shot of some demonic hand coming from the ground. Not a spoiler like, what is that semi-mechanical looking Deku scrub over there? What is this pot? Is that a Goron? Nothing else. Right now, we've seen a couple of horses. We've seen some Hylian crests. Hyrule Triforce, boom, boom, boom. Nothing too much. Although we got like a potential Impa that was spoiled, And of course, the first shot of Link and Zelda were from there. But then now we have the official look. And you can see the dynamic nature, the cinematography, the vision behind it. And I don't know. I wouldn't be entirely surprised if Link doesn't talk at all. I think he will. But I could see clever ways how they could not have him talk. But I want him to talk. I want him to be a full character in the film, Kilts on sale for Black Friday. This is to be the fastest year in history. How is it Thanksgiving already? Yeah. Breath of the Wild vibes with Twilight Princess. Yeah. I mean, you look at Link's tunic. It's got a little bit of that Twilight Princess nature. They did well with the casting. They definitely did a good job. And the ears being, elf-like with the points. Looks like this Zelda knows archery. She's in blue. Blue's not just, by the way, Zelda from Breath of the Wild. Blue's also back to A Link to the Past. Yeah, dang. I'm excited. I'm excited. This is going to be so cool. Steak 1024, if I didn't say hi already, hi. Welcome, welcome. Louis, big Breath of the Wild vibes, yeah. My guess next Zelda game will be Twilight Princess. I mean, next year, November 19th, will be the 20th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Whoa! Whoa, why did my chair go all the way back? That's weird. It's like a lock off? Oh. Oh. Oh, excellent. Oh, that's interesting. I've had this chair and like it's never gone back like this because I've never utilized. Let's change the lock, 007 First Light Info Thursday at the Xbox Direct. Not only did we get an awesome announcement from Steak 1024, which I forgot that this Thursday is an Xbox Direct, but Steak 1024 dropped a giant $5 in here. Huge thank you, Steak. Man, that's awesome. Thank you so much for the awesome super chat and for bringing that to our attention because, yeah, jeez. Weekend was busy. And yesterday, maybe I went overboard. I don't know. I think I went just right. I did 14 shorts. Woo! So it was a pretty big day. I forgot that there's an Xbox Direct this Thursday. I'm looking forward to 007. You picked a fine emoji, Steak 1024. Very fitting there. Thank you. Thank you times two for reminding us about that and for the very generous $5. I'm grateful. Michael Gutmann, by the way, member for 3 months. Excellent. Welcome again for another month. Oh, the comment earlier about Twilight Princess. Next year is the 20th anniversary. What if for Zelda's 40th anniversary, we get a 20th anniversary remake of Twilight Princess? What if it's not Ocarina of Time? What if it's Twilight Princess Remastered, taking the Twilight Princess HD port from Wii U and cranking it up, saying, all right, we have a greater base now in this game thanks to it being, in HD. Can we just slap on new visuals all over and remaster some extra quality of life things and have an easier, lower budget time and have someone else entrusted to do that to make it look like that Wii U E3 tech demo from 2011 that we always talk about and have that be something ready that's still big, grand, awesome, and, highly inviting for the 40th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda next year. Possible. Would be pretty cool. Link will talk, but probably minimally like Master Chief, but I don't know. Hmon says everything around the movie looks so good so far. I just really hope the script is good. Yeah. We need to make the chat green. I agree, Pokemon Fan 34. That Link looks like a young Paul Gale. You know what? I could see it. And see, one of the things I like is, I would do this too, is look at eyebrow hair darker than head hair. It's the case with me too. My eyebrow hair is darker than my head hair. Right now, everything's kind of meshing in there, blending in, but yeah, if I were to dye my hair blonde, I probably wouldn't dye my eyebrows blonde. I would just dye the head hair and just have that little bit of contrast, X, Portaleader X, we're talking about Zelda and I'm here for Metroid. Movie when? I think it's going to happen, X Portaleader. I think it'll happen one day. It's so exciting because there was a time where I just would dream about the possibility of, one day, here I am watching Shrek, and I'm thinking, one day a CG Zelda movie like this would work so well, or a CG Mario movie. Look at they just these folks over here. DreamWorks came up with this brand new thing. Like this could be Mario. This could be Zelda. It's got to happen one day. Of course, Shrek was several years only removed, like a decade or so, from the Super Mario Brothers movie, and we needed like another 20 years to go by before Nintendo dove back in. But now we're in a day and age where we've got Nintendo theme parks, Lego collabs, so many clothing things over here and there, movies. Like, dude, it's amazing. So back in the day, watching that Metroid Prime live action commercial for the film, for the game, and being blown away, hoping, gosh, please make a movie like this. This is stunning. I think now it will happen, you know? 007 reminds me a lot of Hitman. It's made from the same team, though they're taking, a more James Bond-like direction for this. But yeah, that makes sense. Paul going to do 15 plus shorts for tomorrow. How many do I have? I have a metric countdown. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 shorts tomorrow. Not quite 15. I knew I was going to be in trouble when it came to November 18th. Because how could I not do a GameCube? And then if you're doing GameCube, how could you not do the launch game, Luigi's Mansion, and Tony Hawk, and Star Wars? But then you can't forget about Game Boy Color, because even though it wasn't like an entirely new system, it was this grand refresh, right? 9 years after the original came out. But then you can't not do Wii U. And then if you do Wii U, well, you have to do a couple of its launch games in Nintendo Land and New Super Mario Bros. U. And then, an opportunity to highlight my WWF Attitude Era wrestling belt made sense for WWF WrestleMania 2000. Like, dude, 18th was just too big to pass up on. 4 minutes. Somebody better not give me any mess at the last minute. Well, I guess that has passed 5 minutes ago, Joycey, so hopefully you're good for the day. Keep an eye on the Xbox Preview Showcase, and you see some games that are coming to Switch 2. Excellent. Gears of War and Halo. It's time to come over. 6,990 subscribers. Let's go. I hope so. It's getting there. Unless if it hit. It might have hit tonight. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Less than 100 away. About 100 away from... Oh, wait. Yeah, it did just hit it. Oh, snap. Wow. Jeez. Dang. We were talking a little bit ago, wouldn't it be wild to hit 7,000 by December 4th? It's like, come on. You're not going to go for 7,000. No way. But when 5,500 hit, and 6 hit, and 64, and 65, it's like, oh shoot, 7 might happen. So it really might. Thank you all for joining in and helping popularize the channel. I appreciate y'all being here. Tech Demo has been hyped for 14 years. Yeah, H-Mon. I know what you mean. Is anyone still playing MK World? I'm going to start playing soon, but don't have anyone to play online with. Michael Hall? Yeah, chat. Answer Michael Hall. If y'all want to exchange, by the way, I mean, you're free to do this anytime you want, but if anybody ever wants to exchange friend codes, go ahead and exchange friend codes here. Everyone here is cool. People keep a chill, nice, easygoing vibe. How many people are in here right now? Why can't I click it? I'm trying to see how many are in here right now. 19 people watching, 22 likes. You got 18 different people that you could play with. Because, yeah, Michael Hall, you will have no problem finding folks online. But if you want to find someone from here, maybe somebody wants to exchange friend codes. I think Metroid would be a good HBO series. Then maybe a big movie. Maybe. Maybe. I'm down with either. This morning, randomly at work, I was strolling YouTube and I saw Tomb Raider definitive video for Switch on the Tomb Raider YouTube account released. I thought it was a joke, then came happiness. Oh yeah, this is so cool. Out of nowhere. Love it. Twisted Metal is back, new season 3. I have to watch the second season. Now it's all out. I mean, it's been out for a while, season 2 that is. That I might just have to sign up again. Does anyone hear an echo? Michael Hall, let me find out for you. Hopefully everyone can still hear me. You still hear me okay? Sometimes, for some reason, the microphone gets a little robotic-y. I don't know if that's what you meant by echo, but hopefully that fixed it, if that was the case. New Star Wars movie 2026. Excited for the Zelda movie. Pokemon Fan 34 is saying we hit 7,000? I mean, we just hit 6,990. No, okay. I don't see 7,000 yet on my end. I can't wait to see the Mandalorian and Grogu. That's going to be fun. Yeah, I agree. Legend of Zelda and Super Mario Galaxy movie will have a theme park. Would be exciting. Steak 1024, drive home safe. You'll be lurking. Good, good. Platinum Smasher HD. Hey, why are you so ripped? First of all, thank you. Secondly, years of training. Yeah. Outside of my video game coverage, I teach martial arts and strength training, weightlifting, calisthenics, yoga, basketball, personal defense, karate, taekwondo, tai chi chuan. Yeah. Just years of training. Martial arts and video games have run parallel in my life for like 38 years. So that's why. Just a lifetime of training. What are your predictions for the Game Awards? Do you think we will get any big game reveals? I'll be there. So I'm excited for that. That's coming in just like 3 weeks or something like that. I think 3 Thursdays from now, maybe. Predictions. I think from that list, my game of the year would go to Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's unfortunate that stuff like Metroid Prime 4 Beyond releases too late because it's not even out yet, for the award show. Because that's my most anticipated game of the year. That's the one that I think will win it out in the end. Of course, I don't know yet because, well, I have played it, but I haven't played the entirety of it, right? But as far as surprises go, maybe we get a new update on Okami. Probably we get some more Onimusha footage. Maybe Resident Evil Requiem. But we've got to get something new, right? Insomniac with some more Wolverine, perhaps. Naughty Dog with an update on their new space adventure kind of game. I forgot what it's called at the moment, but maybe we'll see something on that end. Grand Theft Auto 6, perhaps, but it'll be 11 months away. I'm thinking less likely on that end. What about new consoles? Anybody with a new console? I don't think so. Nintendo. Could Nintendo show off something? If Bayonetta 4 is in the works, the Game Awards is a good place for Bayonetta 4. They experienced good success with Bayonetta 1 and 2 coming over to Nintendo Switch, And by the way, here's Bayonetta 3, or however that was, several years ago. So Bayonetta 4 would be a pleasant surprise. Good question, though. I don't see Link when I look at Benjamin, but that's okay. Trying to find someone who looks like Link is close to impossible. I mean, we'll see how he acts, right? How are the grunts, the yells? How is his gymnastic ability? His ability to swing a sword, raise a shield, sprint, do a dynamic head turn. How intense will he be? Or sad will he be? Or childlike with fun and curiosity and smashing pots and a smile and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And think about it, every Link does look slightly different from one another, right? Because they all are different, or most of them are different, right, from the games. We'll see. Hello, I'm playing Metroid Prime Remastered after watching Paul's short earlier today. That's good. That means this kind of stuff is working. Let's see, which one is it? It's this one.
Today in gaming history, November 18th, 2002, Metroid Prime launched for the Nintendo GameCube in North America.
Oh, delicious. Woo! Metroid Prime's got some fine music. If y'all didn't know, in this playlist, this Metroid Prime 4
October
Beyond
25th,
playlist, here,
40 days until the...
I'm going to link it right here. This Metroid Prime 4 Beyond playlist has music. The first 8 shorts have music from Metroid Prime 1. The second batch of 8 has music from Metroid Prime 2. The third batch of 8 has music from Metroid Prime 3. I have chosen to put music from the existing Metroid Prime games into each of these sections of shorts of 8, 8, and 8 to really get people that may not have played a Metroid Prime game before to be like, oh snap, this is what Metroid sounds like? This sounds beautiful. Heck yeah, it does. And the games are just as good as those melodies are. Try it out for the first time if you've never played Metroid before. Pick up Metroid Prime 4. Just do it. Just do it. So how do you find Tomb Raider Definitive Edition working on the regular Nintendo Switch? What's up, JK's One-Eyed Gaming? I haven't played it yet. I've heard people speaking very positively about it, though. And it is only $18 right now. Cheaper, I guess, if you have Tomb Raider Collection 1 through 3 or 4 through 6 on Nintendo Switch, which I have it physically 1 through 3. So I'm going to see, does that grandfather me into getting the game for less. But it's already only 18, which is really good, and I've heard a lot of positive things. Yeah, Michael Hall, that was Prime Music. Platinum Smasher HD, awesome. Some of the best music, yes. Mr. Chicken Lad, howdy. Loving the beard, thank you. Yeah. Oh, I haven't done this in a while. Should I try it? Remember, I said in a previous stream, can it hold a pencil? Oh, it did! Yeah! such a silly goal. But that was the goal. Was like, is it thick enough to hold a pencil? Man, that time didn't. It does it for just, oh my gosh. We have success. All right. So now I have achieved a level of enlightenment not before seen, not before experienced by a human being. I have been able to hold a pencil in my beard for several seconds. Never before done in the history of mankind. Not complete enlightenment. It won't stay up permanently, you know what I mean? But several seconds alone, that's a big deal. Jeez. I've only played the Tomb Raider series on the Xbox One. The series is so good. It's similar to an Uncharted, in my opinion. Yeah, it is. No, like, if you if you like Uncharted, you'll like Tomb Raider. If you like the Tomb Raider games, I think you'll like Uncharted. Yeah, they're both really good. Yvonne Francois, hi there. You know what? This has been making me curious. So many hearts and everything today. Yeah. That's the thing about doing so many shorts. You might find that someone who has never seen your content before is all of a sudden showing up because it's like, that's my favorite game ever. And you talked about it, you know? Bringing a lot of different folks from around the world, which is pretty cool. See the variety. I have both Tomb Raider remastered collections. I wish they gave you a double discount for having both games. So J Biggs, Mr. NY for life, did they give you just 5? Is that what it was? Just 5 off? But yeah, that would have been nice. I had the original trilogy on Switch too. Those games were so hard. Yeah. I when I play them, I don't play with the tank controls. I play with the modern controls. Have you checked out Kingdoms of the Dump? Kingdoms of the Dump. No, I haven't. Anyone have a favorite short from today, by the way? FYI, skateboards aren't the biggest fan of water. But it works still. I'm glad I did that. That is good.
Today in gaming history, November 18, 2001, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 launched for the Nintendo GameCube in North America.
Steak, OJ saying it stacks to what? Kingdom of the Dump or Tomb Raider? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, by the way, the game that was just shown. Such a good soundtrack. Loved it. It was hard to pick. I was like, I don't know what song I'm going to do. I don't know what song I want to pick for this short. But the grungy vibe kind of the rain and like getting wet and like, yeah, this is a good choice. That one was your favorite. Thank you. I really liked the countdown to Donkey Kong Bonanza that you did. Thank you, Platinum Smasher HD. Oh, Tomb Raider discount stacks. Oh, Steak 1024. Oh, so you do get a double discount if you have both collections? Interesting. Well, there you go, J Biggs. It looks like it gives you a double discount. Oh, no. or 5% even if you have both. But Steak is saying OJ said that it stacks. Well, I guess at the very least, 5% is still 5%. But yeah, double would be better. So what else? I got some good comments on this. But you know what? 258 views. I feel kind of bad because, not bad, but like some of these games I want to get more attention because they're such big, popular, powerful, meaningful games. And I put a good amount of effort into the shorts, but apparently the YouTube algorithm doesn't like promoting more than a few shorts per content creator per day. And here's a weird thing. Almost 7,000 subscribers on the channel, but you've got like 226 people that saw this Metroid Prime short. I'm not greedy. I'm grateful for anybody that watches it, but that's not even a half or a quarter of the people who are subscribed to the channel that have seen it, right? And then you've got something like, gosh, let me look a couple of days ago. 6,600 for the gaming history for PlayStation 3.
Today in gaming history, November 17th, 2006, the PlayStation 3 launched in North America. Play Beyond.
You know, some 90% of the whole channel saw that one short. And a fraction of that saw Metroid Prime. Hey, I'm happy one did well. It would have been nice if the other one did well too. But, you know, did the 6,600 that make up this come from channel members or from public? And if it's from the public, how come the channel members aren't getting the notification for a channel that they are subscribed to? You know? You know, YouTube does what it does, and hey, I'm appreciative of the platform that I'm on and getting this opportunity to, you know, express myself and have fun, but the amount of views for different things are totally all over the place. I guess it makes sense that, okay, gaming history, Bluey, a smaller game, popular cartoon show, but as a game, nothing, you know, monumental that everyone's raving around the internet for. So maybe it makes sense 272. But that 272, should it really be 272 right up against Luigi's Mansion at 258? What? That doesn't seem right. But Platinum Smasher HD, thank you for liking the Donkey Kong Bonanza shorts that you did. That was a fun countdown. They are fun, love the rain ones. About to get in some Age of Imprisonment for a bit. Got y'all on in the background. Alright, Joycey J, thank you. I plan to eventually pick up DK Bonanza, Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, Mario Tennis Fever, Pokemon Pokopia, and Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Oh, you're going to have some good fun there, Michael. Because DK Bonanza is tremendous. Fortune's Weave, I have no doubt, is going to be a big blockbuster Fire Emblem, like Three Houses, maybe better. We'll see. And Yoshi and the Mysterious Book just has such a nice visual style. I'm hyped for it. J Biggs, it was $16. Okay, yeah, 16 is still a good deal. 20 if you wait till like November 25th. 18 if you pre-order now or buy it now. 16 if you have that existing file. Yeah, 16 is pretty good. Luigi's 3 did great, right? Mario Master. The Luigi's Mansion 3 short? I think it did. Luigi's Mansion, let's see.
Hello. Today in gaming history, November 18th, 2001, Luigi's Mansion launched for the Nintendo GameCube in North America.
I have to scroll back, but the Luigi's Mansion 3 one did better than the Luigi's Mansion one. It definitely did. Welcome, Boo Mini, by the way. Hi there. GameCube. Here. Come on. Nintendo 64. Something like 20,000, I want to say. Super Nintendo, maybe 12,000. Nintendo Entertainment System, something like 20,000. GameCube. Nintendo GameCube. 931?
Today in gaming history, November 18th, 2001, the Nintendo GameCube launched in North America. Born to play. You know what? I've got one more for you.
Where's the love for GameCube? No love for GameCube? Come on.
Today in gaming
Wii
history,
U?
November 18th, 2012, the Wii U launched in North America. How you will play next.
I'm glad that Wii U is doing well, but 1,000 compared to like Xbox Series X did 20,000. Painful, I tell you. And here's a weird thing. I'm telling you, I'm not like trying to complain, but part of it is a little bit unfortunate, right? That just, to be fair, yeah, like you want all of them to be like 1,000 plus. Well, I don't know if I have a certain number that I like to hit, but I think 1,000 plus on each is a really satisfying number to see. But even if, it's 100, like, hey, that's still 100 people. That's still a lot. But the weird thing is just the difference level and the fact that you've got something like this. 17 days until Metroid Prime 4 comes out, 4,300. But then you've got 16 days, 724. So it's not just like, okay, the lower the number, the more high people get, the higher the view's going to be. No, it's not even like that. It's just, it's all over the place. The algorithm is so out of whack. Nobody cared about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. 108. I think that's officially the worst one ever. I think that's the lowest one. Nobody cared about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. 2.5 times that amount of people cared about Bluey. Almost 5 times that people cared about a random Chuck Norris joke. Other Pokemon games people care about. People care about Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu. 17,000 for the PlayStation 4. 7,400 for the PlayStation, or for the Xbox. But for Scarlet and Violet, nobody liked it. Ouch. And the game is the second best-selling Pokemon game of all time. Well, Tsukino Ame, thank you for liking the shorts. Pokemon Fan 34, thank you for watching them all. I honestly liked the GameCube better than the Wii. Nintendo didn't have my attention much until the Switch was launched. I had taken a break from gaming for a bit, but returned for the Switch. So you went GameCube, not so much Wii. So like between 05 and 07, 20 years later almost for Switch 2, for Nintendo Switch. Ooh, it's a long time. A lot to catch up on. But fun in a way. To have everything bombard you at once, I guess, Also, I'm still laughing at Nate hearing how many shorts you had. Yeah, that was pretty fun. That was pretty good, Tabby. The night before, by the way, here's like 7 of them. 7. Oh my gosh. By the way, tomorrow here's 14. 14. That was pretty funny. Wait, Platinum Smasher HD, make a short on the Bluey video game? Well, hold on. I did. Hold on, you didn't see it?
Wow, well, what do we have here? Just a few balloons all by their lonesome? I bet this would make for a great game of Keepy Uppy. Oh, yay! Whoa, yeah! Today in gaming history, November 17th, 2023, Bluey the video game launched for the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, and PC worldwide.
I did make a short on the Bluey video game, Platinum. Correction, I did have a Wii, I just didn't play it much. Got it. That's what you meant by the mic drop, Tabby. Got it. State never had a GameCube. Once you got 2 analog sticks on Xbox or played with them on PlayStation 2, kind of stayed away from the, I don't know else how to describe it, but odd controller choices Nintendo went with. Yeah, GameCube, it was the only one of those 3 systems that didn't have the clickable analog sticks. It also didn't have 4 shoulder buttons. So that kind of omitted a couple of options there. Wii, obviously very different, even though they had the Wii Pro controller, still different. Wii U, normal controller now, well, more standardized, but not powerful enough of a system for how late it came in. And the gamepad, though nice, didn't fully meet what it all could have done, what it could have been in total, you know? Third party, tough situation, Nintendo internal development, lengthy, not anticipated to be as long. Yeah. I still had fun with Wii U. I mean, Nintendo Switch is definitely Nintendo's better of the 2 systems. In fact, it's my favorite system of all time. But I had fun with Wii U. You didn't see the Bluey one? Yeah, there you go. I camped outside of Best Buy in Porter Ranch for 36 hours with my brother and friend for the Wii. We were first in line. Dude, I remember that time frame. I remember that era. I camped out for Wii also. That's awesome. I loved Wii. I mean, being a Bachelor of Science kinesiology major, fitness, movement, understanding of how things operate, kinesiology and video games pairing up, oh, I liked it. Some more notifications. Okay. All right, everybody. Well, Wii Party is one of my favorite games. That's cool. That's good. It's good to see everybody have a different kind of favorite game, you know? Thank y'all for being here. I should be streaming tomorrow, Wednesday. Thursday morning is our Famitsu sales day. We'll have fun with that. Tomorrow should be fun. Maybe we'll get some more gaming news. We'll see. But we're probably going to call it now. We hit our Nintendo 64 goal, plus another 9 or 10 on top of that. Michael Hall, Wii Sports helped a lot with that. Yeah. As excited as I was for Twilight Princess that day, Wii Sports was so engaging those early hours of the morning playing. I was playing both back and forth, but like, man, what a blast. Thank you, Ash, once again, for the awesome $1. Steak 1024 and Roger Enyart for the awesome $5 each. We hit 11 for the stream. Mario Master is willing some goodness into the world with 7,000 subscribers for tomorrow. It would have to be 100. It's exactly 100. Let me refresh my page right now. Current subscribers live is 6,990. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Wait, what? Oh, wow. Hold on. I I must have had a lot of new subscribers today. Oh, hold on. Now I think you might be right. So, I didn't realize that it was this big of a jump because the last jump would have implied, oh, okay, I hit 6,900 today. No, 6,990? That means I'm 10 away from 7,000. Oh, well, hold on. While we're all still here, what kind of crazy subscriber growth happened? Hmm. 44 plus 37. That's 81 subscribers plus what's not here today. That's probably like another 40, 120-ish. Oh, that's why it's 69.90. Dang. Oh, wow. Yeah. Probably tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow, on the anniversary of. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to do this right now. You're all here? 16 of you are still here? Tell you what. You're going to get a live treat. Because you're here. And it's relevant. Okay. Hang out for a little bit. And this group right here, right now. Hold on. Do I have to fix something on this one? Oh, hold on. Sometimes. Okay, hold on. Since you're all here. Sorry. I wasn't prepared to do this live on stream. It doesn't take me that long. But this will be something for the 15 of you that are still here now. A little bit of a treat. You will get to see tomorrow's shorts go up now, live. This is how I do it. Okay, it doesn't take long, but there we go. Boom. And one is going up right now. I'm going to do a second one. Okay, boom. Second one's going up. So you'll be able to see them right now. Everyone else will have to be waiting till midnight, but as long as you're a member, you'll have that access now. So one should be up. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but you'll see, you'll see. Okay, there's a second one. Taking me a moment. Oh, I guess. Where's Luigi? Cool. There's a second one. Third one coming up. There's more than 3, but I'm putting up 3 right now because they're relevant. Sorry, it's taking a while. Okay. I have to... There we go. Okay. If you're here in the chat right now, you're a member. You get to see tomorrow's shorts up. 3 just went up now. 3 more should go up as soon as I finish the stream. I'm going to spend some time to put the other 3. I hope you like it. We'll see if anybody has already seen it. Yeah. 1, 2. Last one's still uploading. So 2 are officially up. A third one is about to. Active NES, SNES took a break during N64 and GameCube. Back fully for Wii U, Switch 2. N64 and GameCube generation. Okay, so like you weren't there for Super Mario 64, The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, GoldenEye 007, Perfect Dark, Star Fox 64, Metroid Prime 2, The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, Super Paper Mario. No, sorry, I take that back. Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door, Mario Kart Double Dash, Resident Evil 0, Metal Gear Solid, The Twin Snakes. Okay. But came back for Wii, so you still had Resident Evil 4 and Wii U and Switch 2, so any missed time of N64 or GameCube era, a lot was brought back. Plus GameCube backwards compatible on Wii, so you're good there. NSO, you're good on the N64 side. So you're pretty much caught up. I mean, if you choose to play those. Alright, did anybody watch any of the shorts yet? If you didn't, let's get some early likes in here. Don't you know that it's me? Oh, don't you know it's me? It's only for members. I'm a member. That means I can't show you. But here's the spoiler. Here's the teaser. If you're all members, go over to shorts. Go to playlists. Actually, it's not even in the playlist list. I just dropped it now. Go to the shorts. You'll see 3 new videos just dropped. Enjoy. They all say members first, but if you're a member, they're there. So maybe, with a little bit of luck, I'll get 14 likes on them right now and 14 comments, and we'll kick off all 3 right. Bam! With some good energy. Maybe. Thank you all so much. Have a good rest of the day. I liked it even though I'm not a member. Big thank you. All right. Y'all have a good one. See you tomorrow for the 19th anniversary of Wii Sports and The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Shorts, members only again. I watch every night before I go to bed. Excellent, excellent. That's good. That's a good thing. Thank you. You're all cool. Once again, thanks to Ash, Steak1024, Roger Enyart, and thank you everyone for being